Hello friend, welcome back to Enhance English with Puja. Today video lesson is about Sandeep Maheshwari biography and this video lesson to improve your listening power. Without further delay, let's jump in the main part. Sandeep Maheshwari. Sandeep Maheshwari is one of the millions of individuals who've already fought, struggled and persevered in their quest for achievement, joy, and the enjoyment over the years. He is also a member of the human race. Similar to any other middle class guy, he too had an assortment of undefined aspirations and a clouded understanding of his life's objectives. Everything he had to cling to be indeed an unwavering desire to learn new things. He learned the actual meaning of his existence while growing up and down the river through the highs to lows. And after he was identified, he remained committed to stepping out of his comfort bubble and sharing the secrets of his achievement with the whole world on an ongoing basis. It is this same desire to assist others and to do good in the community that motivated him to make the first step to change people's career via provisions of free life-changing seminars and sessions. The fact that people relate with him and because his goal of sharing is now openly advocated and practiced by millions of people comes as no surprise. Early life and family. Sandeep Maheshwari was born on September 28, 1980 in the Indian capital of New Delhi. He was a quite shy young man at school and he did not have many acquaintances until he reached the 10th grade. He had such a poor sense of self-worth at the time that his good ideas were often drowned out by negative ones. When he met Neha in 11th grade, it was a watershed moment in his life. They both became friends and their confidence in one another increased as time went on. After 12th grade, he began his undergraduate studies at Kirori Mal College. However, he was unable to complete his studies due to personal circumstances that prevented him from finishing. His family's financial situation was precarious while he was only in the 9th grade and it was becoming worse. After passing the 12th grade test, he began his first company as a health center to assist 12th grade graduates in deciding on a professional path. He also printed a large number of booklets with the heading What to Do After 12th. In order to do this, he has partnered with a company named NIS, National Institute of Sales and Marketing. NIS offered Sandeep a 20% commission if he recommended someone else to the NIS program. Sandeep accepted. Role plays, group discussions, presentations and debates were all part of the NIS experience. It enabled him to contact more people and improve his talents, which proved to be quite beneficial in the long run. In the beginning, His family was in the aluminium industry, which had gone bankrupt, and it was up to him to step in and fill the void at this critical time of need. And as one would expect from a young man, he immediately got to work doing anything he could, from being a member of multi-level marketing organization to creating and selling home goods. There is something for everyone to try their hand at. He did not leave any stone unturned in his investigation. At this point, he realized that he had a passion and a goal that went beyond what he had learned in formal education. As a result, rather than continue to be an outstanding student, he decided to drop out of Kirori Mal College, Delhi, during his third year of BCom studies. His alternative course of action was to begin on another intriguing field of study. There is a topic known as life. When he was 19 years old, he was drawn to the glittering world of modeling. He began his modeling career at the age of 19. When he saw the abuse and exploitation that models were subjected to, he felt a stirring inside him. And it was at this watershed moment that he made the decision to assist many struggling models. He began because he had an objective in mind. After completing a 2-week photography school, he found himself in the position of dime a dozen photographer with a camera in his hand. There hasn't been much change. Moving on, driven by a burning desire to make a difference in the modeling industry, he established his own firm, Mesh Audio Visuals Private Limited, and began creating portfolios for clients. He then co-founded a firm with his three pals in 2002, which they successfully sold after just 6 months in the business. Sandeep's mind, on the other hand, was still wide open, with the theme of sharing at the forefront of his mind. He condensed his whole life's experience into a reversed marketing book. He was just 21 years old. That was the year 2003. At the time, after completing the colossal task of photographing more than 10,000 images of 122 models within only 10 hours and 45 minutes, he set a new world record for the fastest time. Nevertheless, he continued on his path as predicted. His concentration was not swayed by the attention and momentary adoration he received. As a matter of fact, it further spurred his intrinsic passion for further transforming the modeling industry. Images Bazaar was founded by him when he was 26 years old. It was the year 2006 at the time. Because he did not have a large setup, he took on the responsibility of multitasking as the counselor, telemarketer, and the photographer on his own. He cleared the road for others to follow in his footsteps. In the meantime, Images Bazaar has grown to become the world's greatest collection of Indian photos, with more than 1 million times and more than 7,000 clients in 45 different countries now. Sandeep has been responsible for this paradigm change in the modeling industry on his own initiative. Numerous algorithms have been widely introduced into the market, with phrases such as extortion and harassment being mostly excluded from the conversation. Was just this life changing enterprise that propelled him to the top of the Indian business world at the young age of 29 and cemented his place as one of the country's most successful entrepreneurs. Some of the beliefs he adheres to, such as never fear failure and be truthful to oneself and others, are echoed in his ethics. In addition to being a successful entrepreneur, he serves as a guide, as a mentor, a role model, and a youth idol for millions of people all over the globe. And he serves as the inspiration to those who follow in his footsteps. This enormous admiration and respects are due to his noble goal of motivating others to believe in themselves and supporting them in creating their life asan, which has garnered him global acclaim. His unwavering faith in the power of God provides him with the strength he needs to succeed. It is extremely remarkable to learn that despite being at the helm of success, he is not intrigued by financial gain. As a result, earnings are not the driving force behind his organization. It is the emotional link he has formed with each and every employee in the company that is important to him and his family. His self made standard, which declares if you have more than you need, simply share it with those who need it the most. He enabled him to create a completely new industry or organization, and he is content to follow it. This simple slogan, Asan hai, allowed him to rise above the rat race and break through the age old myth of life is harsh. He did this while maintaining a completely different aura than any other person of his age and stature. Moreover, other groundbreaking facts sprung from this fundamental solution, like money grows on trees. Success is not simply about working hard, and the most intriguing of all, to say is easy, but to do is even easier. Because he considers all of his negative experiences to have been pivotal in his life. He draws on his negative experiences to gain knowledge and understanding. Sandeep believes that the essential thing is to get started and to do it with your own money, regardless of whether you start with a rupee or $1 million in your bank account. In order to spark and inspire the entrepreneurial spirit of tomorrow's leaders as well as to aid them in reaching their goals. It is his job to mentor and coaches them. As of right now, Sandeep also has two YouTube channels which go by the titles of Sandeep Maheshwari and the Sandeep Maheshwari Spirituality. A new catchphrase for young people, Aasan hai, which literally translates as it's really easy, was given to them with the goal of altering the age old adage, life is tough. He began giving seminars and holding sessions to motivate and inspire the young generation in the variety of areas of life. Today, he is considered to be one of the India's most popular motivational speakers, with over 1 million people listening to him. Accomplishments and recognition. The life of Sandeep Maheshwari is a source of encouragement for those who have become disappointed by failures and have come to believe that success is a result of chance and good fortune. Sandeep believes that the most important thing is to get started regardless of whether you have a penny or $1 million. To millions of individuals all around the globe who look up to him for more than just being an accomplished businessman. He is also an inspiration, a mentor, a true inspiration, and a national hero. He appears to be unaffected by wealth while being at the forefront of achievement. All of their conferences and speaking tours are provided at no charge. Corporate World magazine named him one of India's greatest exciting business honors in March 2009, and he was being profiled in the most of the region's main magazines, newspapers, and television channels, including the Economic Times and India Today, as well as CNBC TV 18, IBN 7, ET, Now, and the news channels such as NewsX, among many others. Entrepreneur India Summit named him the most innovative businessman of the year in 2013. The Global Youth Marketing Forum established the Star Youth Achiever Award to recognize young people who have excelled in their fields. The ET Now magazine has given him the Pioneer of Tomorrow Award. The British Council has given the Young Creative Entrepreneur Award. Personal life, wife and family. Real name Sandeep Maheshwari. Date of birth 28 September 1980. Age 40 years. Salary 40 lakh rupees. Yearly income 3 crore. Wife Ruchi Maheshwari. Qualification BCom dropout. Net worth $3.5 million. Nationality Indian. Place of birth Delhi. Profession entrepreneur, YouTuber, motivational speaker, best friend Dr. Vivek Vendra. Following a recent event, YouTube has changed its policy on the monetization of the platform. According to YouTube, every channel needs to be monetized in order to be successful. YouTube India has received a letter from Sandeep Maheshwari Sandeep Maheshwari is also supported by the public. Because of this, Sandeep Maheshwari made the decision to launch a new website which he dubbed Sandeep Maheshwari SMTV. He then informed all of his fans on YouTube that he would be deleting his channel and uploading all of the videos to Sandeep Maheshwari SMTV. Later, Sandeep Maheshwari receives a message from YouTube information him that monetization via the YouTube studio would be turned off. As a result, Sandeep Maheshwari was victorious in the combat. His channel will not be monetized in the future. Ruchi Maheshwari, Sandeep Maheshwari's wife, is the love of his life, according to him. Whenever asked about his wife, Sandeep Maheshwari invariably said, "I am incomplete without her." He attributes all of his success to his wife, who he adores. She is the driving force behind his professional success. They are the parents of 2 children. Sandeep Maheshwari is a 41 years old businessman. Professional life. Sandeep Maheshwari is a bright and active young lad, joined his family's company which subsequently went bankrupt owing to financial problems. Aluminium was the company's primary product. Sandeep gives his all and marks significant contribution to the family's income. He has done all he is capable of doing, from marketing to manufacturing and even selling family items to increase the family's revenue. While Sandeep made a choice to leave college and go on a tour to learn about the subject of life, the others remained. He began his professional modeling career when he was only 19 years old. According to Sandeep Maheshwari, however, there was a little bad luck in that I was subjected to erectile exploitation and harassment in modeling industry. Following his poor and traumatic experiences, he made a choice to make a real shift in his modeling career and relocated to Los Angeles. Sandeep established a goal with the intention of assisting new models, and he started working for them as a freelance photographer. Marsh Audio Visual Private Limited was established later on, and he started creating portfolios after establishing his firm. Sandeep and his 3 buddies created a new business endeavor which was subsequently shut down due to financial difficulties. Following the setback, Sandeep made the decision to go on in the year 2002. Sandeep Maheshwari has written a book on marketing and has launched a veteran company as part of his efforts. Once again, he was dealt a lousy hand in life, and he was forced to return to photography. It is the next year that he establishes a world record for one of his accomplishments, which involves capturing over 10,000 photographs of more than 122 models in approximately 10 hours and 45 minutes in the year 2003. Imagesbazaar.com is the name that Sandeep Maheshwari has given to his website. For him, it was the little startup in which he performed multitasking tasks such as telephoning, counseling, and photographing, all on his own time. The income source. Sandeep Maheshwari earns the most of his money from the sale of images on Image Bazaar and through the use of YouTube. It is impossible to predict how much money will be made via YouTube. The metrics that determine his profit include the number of views he receives in each nation, the number of adverts that appear on his videos, and other factors. Net worth hike. Sandeep Maheshwari's net worth was very modest prior to his meteoric rise to the fame, standing at just $0.8 million. However, as a result of his growing popularity among the public, his net worth has increased by a whopping $4 million in only 4 years. However, as a result, 4 year. Thanks for watching.